Are you shipping out for basic training too? And is you nervous? Well, maybe this is the right video for you. Today is January the 10th, 2026. My name is Lucas Wilson. I am shipping out for U.S. Army basic training in Fort Benning, Georgia on March 8th, 2026. This video, I'm going to talk about how nervous I am. So, today, because today is the only day that I can live right now. Can't live tomorrow, can't live yesterday, but today, I feel a little bit nervous. And by a little bit nervous, I mean a lot nervous. Maybe that's why I got my sunglasses on, because I feel cooler when I'm wearing them. But guess what? In basic training, it don't really matter how I'ma feel. You know why? Because you're gonna be a soldier. Not a civilian, you're gonna be a soldier. And it ain't a bad thing to be nervous. My nervousness tells me that I'm anxious, and my anxiousness tells me that I'm eager. And what am I eager for? I'm eager to see what it's like. What am I anxious about? I'm anxious because I don't want to fuck up my time as a civilian that I'm not able to attend basic training. I'm nervous because it's something that I've never done before. And these are how my feelings operate. And that's A-okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you feeling nervous too, well, shit, join the club. Say what's up. Maybe we gonna be out at basic at the same place, at the same what you call it, camp or fort or whatever it is. I'll be in Fort Benning, just like I said, Fort Benning, Georgia. From my prior video, which was kind of just a little intro of discussing what these future videos like this one are going to be talking about, the topics, the themes, whatever it may be. My last video, a homie commented and got each other's contacts on Instagram, and now he's giving me great advice just on his Army experience. He went in when he was 18 years old, and that wasn't too long ago. This was 8 years ago for him, and he started giving me all this great advice and started giving me the scoop, telling me the ins and the outs of how basic training operates, get into reception, how long reception lasts, and a little bit of the experience as he saw it from his perspective and the days that were conducted before him. He gave me insights on how you use your phone at basic, tips and tricks on how to get on the drill sergeant's good side, how to get on their bad side, what it's going to be like for me going into basic at 27, which I will be, what you call it? I'm trying to think of the correct word, but it's just empty space. How I will be, kind of picked on by the drill sergeants because I am older, where most of my, or my fellow members will be 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. You know, I'll be 7 years older than them, 8 years older than them. And he kind of was talking to me a little bit about what the process is going to be like for my MOS. And I'll be going to basic. Afterwards, most people will be doing AIT. I'll be doing OSUT, OSUT, Airborne School, and then I will be off to Fort Benning to engage in my specific pipeline. But I am nervous. And like I said, I'm nervous because this is something I've never done before. I've never experienced the life of a soldier. And I'm not nervous thinking that I'm going to fail or thinking that I don't have what it takes. I'm very confident that I will be successful as far as attending and passing basic training, I understand that it ain't going to be easy, and nor is it going to be comfortable. And that's not what I'm expecting or wanting to get out of basic training, is ease and comfort. I want to push my limits. I want to be tested to my limits. And I want to, I hear this word a lot in religious settings, but really it's fitting for me. I want to break through this way of thinking that I have built for myself, this ceiling that I have set, the standard that I can only reach. I want to break through that and see what I'm really made of, physically, mentally, emotionally. And I want to come back a changed person. And when I say back, I mean, to the civilian life, you know, and how I operate as a father, how I operate as a family member, a son, a brother, a cousin, a nephew. I want to be a better individual that Luke is able to be. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous, and that is okay. And if you feel nervous too, that is okay. You know, maybe we can both discuss with each other, if we get in contact with one another, why we are nervous, or how are we going to deal with our feelings, right? Because it is it's an anxious time knowing you're going to embark in a journey that you never have before, and that you have done all the necessary prerequisites to go on the journey. I'm talking about doing the ASVAB. I'm talking about going through MEPS. I'm talking about swearing in and showing up to future soldier training, and doing all the necessary things as far as handling your paperwork with your recruiter, and you know, all that stuff you've done to get to the point to be able to ship out and have your ship out date set. You know, you've accomplished a whole heck of a lot of things. And I was even nervous going and taking the ASVAB. I was nervous going to MEPS. I was nervous going to future soldier training sometimes. I was nervous almost every single time I walked into the recruiting office, because it was just new. It was all brand new. And, you know, continuing to put one foot forward in front of the other, one day at a time, is how I've gotten to be where I've gotten to be. And that is today, right now, making this here video discussing about how I'm a little less than 2 months out away from embarking in this great opportunity for me. And you should be proud of yourself if you have your ship out date, or wherever you are in the process of joining the military, whether it's the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Air Force, the Chair Force that I so highly still sometimes wish I would have listened to the beautiful recruiter who was telling me all the beautiful things about the Air Force. Oh, Lord. But I chose a different path, and that is my path that I am going to be proud of choosing and engaging in, and coming out on the other side of completing and being successful in my MOS. And I know I continue to talk about my MOS, and I say it, and I haven't expressed what MOS I chose, and I just haven't been very specific about it. And I'm doing that intentionally because I don't want my specific MOS to be praised, and my message about what it is I actually have to say about my feelings and my preparation and all these thoughts that I feel and hear to be diminished. But I will at some point, and if we contact privately and direct message each other, I'll share it with you. And it ain't like it's a secret. It's literally public information. And I just want my content specifically to revolve around what it is I just spoke about. And I'm excited, and I think I'll just leave this video where it is today, right now, and maybe I'll make another video tonight, maybe I won't, but today's January 10th. I ship out on March 8th, and that was just a little bit of how I feel right now. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. If you see this and that you are also shipping out, or you're thinking about shipping out, and you want to talk about my experience, my process of getting a ship out date and when I started this process, well, leave a comment. I think I put my Instagram in the description. Hit up my Instagram and just reach out, and I would love to get to know you. That'd be super cool if we got to know each other on this online shit, and then we end up being at Same Basic, or we run into each other some type of way. That'd be pretty dope. But I'm gonna leave it where it is. My name is Lucas Wilson. I am shipping out to U.S. Army basic training, and this is my journey. And I appreciate y'all for sticking around and watching the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.